love this kind of food.
I know. This is a food truck road trip. Which is, if you take that literally, it's like jump in a food truck and go across country in it. But that's not what it is.
We should try that with Home and Family. You know, you're on a food
I would literally be unnerved with it. Really?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
You could drive.
I would just feed her the entire time so she wouldn't talk.
Yum, yum.
And you could tell us where to go.
Absolutely.
Because you know where everything is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, because you went on a road trip with 2 friends on a great adventure to gather recipes and photograph food trucks all over the country. So this is Kim. I'm sorry. Phil. I said Kim. Yes, Phil. Yeah, so welcome. And also, you went on this road trip here. It's a road trip with your fiancé.
Yep, my fiancé, Kim, and our writer,
and Terry Phillips, and the writer.
Yeah, absolutely.
What an adventure. How long did it take you to do this?
Well, the book about a year long, but on the road trip, we did it all in about 3 weeks. So we visited about 63 trucks, 12 cities, about 3 weeks total. Just kind of zoom through.
Please bring it in. Right.
What was the idea behind it? Because is it because? Well, let me just see if I can guess. Is food trucks are becoming distracting. Ooh, shiny.
Yes.
I mean, I'm distracted. Why are food trucks that important today to our culture and what we've become? Is that the idea behind it?
Yeah, I think food trucks are really kind of ingrained into American culture now, right? It's kind of our version of what other parts of the world eat street food, you know. So and now it's really this kind of almost a fine dining experience at a lot of food trucks too, where you're getting Michelin star chefs that are finally able to share their passionate food that they couldn't do otherwise if they had to open up a full-scale restaurant.
Sure.
So exactly how has it changed? Because we're so used to the food trucks that have greasy foods in it, but now they're serving like gourmet meals from them.
Yeah, absolutely. You're getting a lot of more just fine dining experiences in general because of just the quality caliber of chefs. And you'll be surprised to find out that a lot of trucks that we visit actually, make everything from scratch, including their ketchup even. So it's not just, Heinz ketchup. They're making it from scratch.
Let's see a few photos from your beautiful book, shall we? We're going to be looking at it. Now, what food truck is this and where are we?
Yeah, we're in D.C. right now. And actually, during our road trip, it was snowing out there. So you kind of saw some chefs shoveling snow before they actually had to serve. So it's kind of insane out there versus the West Coast. And this is actually ceviche, fresh ceviche made from a Peruvian truck by a man named Manuel in D.C. The truck's name is El Fuego. He's got a little fire truck. I don't know if you noticed that, but that was a kind of remodeled mini fire truck.
That's cool.
This looks really bad. What is this?
Well, this is a very pork-centric. You can tell it's a pork-centric. There's a big old pig on the side too, and some meats. It's a porchetta sandwich. So they actually make fresh porchetta, and then they make a sandwich with some pimento cheese on top too.
That looks delicious.
It's amazing. In North Carolina, yeah. And this one's actually based in LA, so kind of close by. Urban Oven. They actually built an actual wood-fired oven in their truck. So
in the truck.
In the truck, right? So they're actually shoveling wood, cooking pizzas to order, 2 minutes, just Italian style, straight up. Italian
That's
style.
the oven there.
That's the oven, yeah. It's gorgeous.
Cool. Yeah, we have a. Pardon me?
Where do you generally find the trucks in each city? Like, how do you go about searching them out?
Yeah, I think, the internet, social media, there's just so many ways. The book, and just so many ways for us to kind of go about and just kind of find people and just hear what people say. The masses really speak in food trucks, I think, in terms of what's popular.
Here in LA, down one of the streets, I think it's in Santa Monica, you can go all the way down the street, and there are all these food trucks everywhere.
On certain days or at certain times.
Absolutely. Okay, so what are we going to be making today?
So this is actually a recipe from a food truck in San Francisco. They're named Fuki. Alex and Seabrook, they run this truck. They do kind of a East meets, kind of a fusion truck where they kind of want to explore the spice trade and combine spices that you normally wouldn't combine and see what you come up with. In this case, they combined chipotle and coconut milk. So something coconut milk is very Asian. Chipotle is more, Mexican, more Latin flavors. And they kind of use pork shoulder and they kind of combine that into a braise, a stew. It comes out beautifully. You get a little bit of spice, a little bit of that creaminess from the coconut, and then they top it off on the side with this carrot slaw that's it's got some cumin in it, so it gives you a little bit more of an Indian flavor. It's beautiful, great balance overall.
I love how they infuse all these different foods that you think would never go together. It's like fashion now that you can put all stripes and circles and everything and paisleys together. All right, so let's make this beautiful.
Absolutely.
The pork here. So what are we going to start with?
We have some pork shoulder here, and we're just going to season it with some garlic and some salt. So we're going to get some garlic, and I'm going to have you help me too if that's okay.
I would love to. All right.
So we're just going to season it with some garlic and salt here.
Ooh, is this fish sauce?
It is fish sauce. That's going to go in there for some nice.
By the way, it's really good. I don't know. I haven't chimed in, but this is right up my alley. It's
awesome.
It has very nice.
What's the deal with the fish sauce?
So the fish sauce really adds that extra kick of the kind of the hot term right now is umami. So it adds that extra savory flavor you get in there too. So if you don't mind helping me stir that up, I'll get the kind of the grill going here.
All right.
Are you more of a foodie or a photographer?
So my fiance and I both shot the photos in the book as well too. So we're photographers by trade, and then we're writing as well too. Yeah.
Great idea.
Look at that.
Great
Oh, look at
adventure.
that. That's a great shot.
I love that. That's my dream. Go to
fun.
a food truck and go from city to city.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
really.
can go and I'll shoot them. I'll do the photography and you do the cooking.
I could
We'll
eat
get one truck.
Eat there.
And we'll take the show on the
Take
road.
the show on the road. Yeah.
could do our-
Oh, here, let me
yeah,
turn this
little
down a
leads.
little bit.
we'll do it.
Yeah,
Right.
so we're gonna brown this.
Okay,
right?
let's
We're gonna
brown
brown it, and we're kind of
All right.
basically making a braise, you know. So we're just gonna start kind of get a nice brown color on it.
How long do you have to cook it for?
So for the browning, just 3 to 4 minutes on, you know, just until it's nice and brown.
Okay.
And then once it's browned out, we're basically gonna get the coconut milk.
Oh, you want me to get the coconut?
Yeah, if you don't mind helping me, yeah.
Of course. We're
So
gonna,
these are the 2 ingredients. So once that
May I?
kind of, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
The coconut milk to cover it, we're gonna do a braise. It's beautiful.
ew, it's so creamy.
And that's the chipotle peppers and adobo sauce without the chipotle peppers, so just the sauce from that adobo.
Just the sauce?
Yeah, so that's gonna add that nice brown color to the
I have
dish
a
that you guys
question
are
about the
eating.
coconut milk because I've always heard, you know, when you cook with milk, you don't want to do it at a high temperature, right? Because you can scorch it. Is that the
Like
same with
garlic or
the
something, right?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something like do you have to watch the heat with the?
I think coconut's great because in terms of coconut oil even too, right? It's a higher smoke point, so a lot of chefs like that we use woks love to use coconut oil because you can kind of go at a higher temperature and kind
Okay.
of get it
Milk
nice
is
and
the
hot.
same? Coconut milk
Yeah,
is
in
the
the
same?
same way you
Same
can
thing?
kind of, yeah, a little bit different
I didn't know
than
that.
regular
I didn't
milk.
know
yeah.
that.
You know what's interesting because you're looking at it and it looks like it's really creamy and it looks
Yeah.
like there's heavy cream
Yeah.
on it and it's not going to be good for you. It totally is. It's coconut milk.
Right.
Yeah. And it tastes
Yeah, yes. Because I noticed that you did
Please.
not. And I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out why, and I'm thinking it's because it looks too creamy.
Yeah.
I just don't want people to see it all over my face.
Okay. So under here we have. Let's bring this over here. That looks so delicious.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Oh. Okay.
The coconut milk actually.
Okay. We're ready. Ready?
It does.
Definitely,
It
yeah.
adds a
Here we
really-
go.
Sweet.
It's almost like it wants to
delicious.
be a gravy, but it's not. It's
Right.
not heavy like a gravy. It's really.
You're good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna plate for you if you don't mind, actually.
Yes, I
yeah.
would love it.
So this is great served over at the truck. They serve it over quinoa, but you can serve it over white rice. We've seen different variations as well too. So
Over rice.
in here we have it over white rice if you don't mind. Yeah.
Oh, it's
This is
so
so-
delicious. And this is a carrot slaw that you made?
Yeah, that's the carrot slaw. That's part of the recipe too. It's got like caraway, cumin. It's got a nice little kind of almost curryish Indian kind of taste to it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Isn't it?
delicious.
Yeah.
And it's great to kind of garnish
Healthy.
this with a little bit of cilantro for a little bit of color, and then with the carrot slaw.
Yeah.
Please enjoy. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So good. It's great.
This, if you want to pick up Food Truck Road Trip, go to Amazon.com. It's available there, or BarnesandNoble.com. We invite you to follow Phil's blog at BehindTheFoodCarts.com. What a great
Ooh, a
idea!
little spicy.
I want to know.
love it.
I want to know all this behind-the-scenes stories because I'm
Oh,
sure that
absolutely.
road trip must have been one heck of a party.
It was fun, yeah.
Complete recipe that we shared with you today is on our Pinterest page. All right, we're coming back. Daniel, you are up. You ready?
Yeah, we are going to introduce you to a new family tradition that will help you rethink the disposable world that we live in and maybe reimagine Christmas morning. Do I have any carrots in my teeth? Am I good?
You're good. You're good.
Well, actually, there's one right